In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Silent Hill 2 HD. Last time, well, we had gone down here, jumped down like 4 or 5 pits that seemed bottomless, but we end up here in what the game terms the Labyrinth. Well, actually, I don't know if the game ever explicitly says or calls this place anything, but pretty much fans of the series call it the Labyrinth, so... Anyway, that path's closed, obviously, so... Yeah, great, 2 lion figures, no, fuck you. There's just so many... Okay, dead end, alright. And you're probably gonna spit on me, aren't you? Nope, I got him. I'm not doing this episode with Liam because while I did enjoy his commentary, and I hope you guys did too, I really just wanted to finish this LP up. I mean, it's really not a long game. Most Silent Hill games take me about 4-5 hours. I think the longest Silent Hill game's taken me is let's see, 6 hours. I think that was this one actually on my first playthrough. 3 was the Silent Hill 1 was the shortest for me. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't hit me. For whatever reason, I guess because it's a PS1 game, and by default, it's kind of the shortest. Even though, you know, for some reason, Silent Hill 1 actually felt the longest, because you just spend so much time in the actual town as compared to this game. But anyway, if we look at our map, yeah, you don't really have like a legitimate map for this place. You pretty much just draw the map as you go, so hey, works for me. But later on, it will get a little jumbled. In fact, I remember this place. Can I go down the ladder, please? Okay. It's a very specific area you have to be standing. I remember the first time I went through this place, I kind of just winged it. Like, I didn't really, I didn't really know where I was going. I mean, nobody should. It is kind of a, it's kind of a maze. Oh, shit. That was Pyramid Head. If you didn't catch that, he hit me. But the game, for some reason, went to my map automatically. I hope that didn't kill me. Okay, no, cool. It did probably... Oh, it didn't take me down that much. Oh, that's cool. Thankfully, I do have a lot of healers. But anyway, yeah, that's Pyramid Head, and yes, he does stalk this area of the game. And it's not just this room either. Like, later on, I'll probably be encountering him again. But pretty much that whole area is just one big circle, and if you run into Pyramid Head, run the other way. Like, But anyway, we just came down here for 1, or I guess 3 express purposes. Shotgun shells, and if you didn't catch that, the Great Knife. Which, if we look in our inventory, let's see, where is it? Here we go. Massive weapon wielded by Pyramid Head himself. Hard to use, but lethal. Why he set it down here, I don't care, but we have the biggest fucking weapon in the game now. I think it's actually the last normal melee weapon you get. There's 2 basic attacks with it, as with all the other melees. There's the big swipe, and then there's the overhead slash, which I already showed you. It does have its disadvantages, as you can see. Walking around, it's not the most elegant weapon, and it definitely slows you down a good bit. In fact, it's not really my weapon of choice, but if you know how to use it and time it well, I mean, more power to you. That's tough. Okay. But the overhead swipe will pretty much instant kill any regular enemy of the game. It's that powerful. Anyway, that ladder just leads down there again. So, without further ado, let's head into that one other option we have. Okay, right, and then left. Nope. Got lost already. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, you go this way. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, I'm still getting lost. Here we go. What the fuck? Am I missing something here? Okay, yes. Jeez. I probably not one of my favorite games. One of my favorite areas of the game. Definitely not. I mean, it just the decor isn't too exciting. I mean, let's be honest, it's just the same thing. Thankfully, when you go down here, though, things changed a little bit, but it's pretty much for the Labyrinth, it's just these two areas, the caves, and then those sort of tenement-looking hallways. Anyway, I prefer to just avoid the enemies in this level in particular, simply because, I don't know, there's just so many of them. Why deal with them, you know? You just run by them. Anyway, blockhead puzzle. Kind of random. You just kind of trial and error. Let's see. I do know... Okay, so basically, if you don't know why I'm doing this, that head controls this... Well, you can't see it now, but there would be a room there, and it rotates in conjunction with this block. So when I change it this way, the room, there it is. And you kind of... It really is trial and error. You just... There's no, like, note or anything giving you any hint. You just gotta keep trying. I mean, I think on hard difficulty, it truly is random, but on normal, there's usually a set of 2 possible solutions. And I think I just tried one of them, and this should be the second. Nope, I guess not. Maybe it is random, who knows. This puzzle is kind of a mystery to me. Yeah, I might speed this part up. And there we go, that didn't take too long. I actually thought that would take much longer. It definitely took me long on my first try. But yeah, story progression. Gotta love it.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before! Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
Fairly confusing scene right there. Just lending a whole new layer of ambiguity to this whole situation. Anyway, I think they turned my flashlight off. Do they do that? They like to turn off stuff when okay, now it's back on. Alright. Anyway, so Maria's back for some reason. I don't know. Whatever you think. Got a wire cutter. So many different ways you can interpret that. in the context of if you know like the whole story of the game, which as a new player you probably wouldn't playing through this the first time, but having played through it before, it really just, I don't know, it gets you thinking. And it's probably one of the reasons I love this game so much, is because it's like a good book. Like, I hardly ever play a video game where I just leave actually thinking about what I just played. But this is like kind of singular in that aspect. Like, it's one of the only games that does that, that can do that. I mean, it's just impressive. All right. Okay. Now here's where it gets confusing. Lots of options. Ladder there, another ladder here. Doesn't seem too bad yet, but believe me, it gets bad. Okay, and we're back up here. Were we here before? Ah, no, we're off the map. Great. Are we going back to the game? What is... Okay, that was strange. I was left in the blackness for a while. Okay, so this apparently leads absolutely nowhere. Okay. Well, that's one option sealed off. I guess I kind of got lucky the first time going through this, because I hardly ever reached any just empty rooms. I mean, I did hit a few, but not that many. And I suppose that's pretty much just what happens when you don't go the right way. Anyway. Oh, look, more lion figures. Oh, shit, you're gonna get me, aren't you? Nope, okay. And more dead ends. Alright, here we go. Not really any other place to go in here. Okay, I believe this is when you start seeing Pyramid Head down here. I'm not sure though. If you're lucky enough, you can avoid. Oh shit! Yeah, I can't avoid you, can I? Well, I can there. Go see. Whatever. Fuck that ladder. Okay. I'm actually curious if you can actually do anything to Pyramid Head at this point in the game. Like, if you try to shoot him down here, if he'll react at all. Like, he probably won't recoil or anything. He'll just... I'm assuming he'll just keep walking towards you. But if you can actually kill him down here, that would be amazingly senseless, like... because he comes back later. Spoiler. Well, actually, I kind of hate that whole spoiler warning thing. I mean, for new games, it's like totally legitimate, but when people give spoiler warnings, like, oh, spoiler for a game like this that's over a decade old, it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, if you're watching an LP, you should like expect it by now. And really, I mean, you had your time to play this game and see all the secrets. You shouldn't blame me for spoiling something about a 10-year-old game, or over 10 years, as I said. I don't know why I'm taking out the lion figures in this area. I guess I don't know. Helps me, helps the words come out. Therapeutic in a way. And you got me. Yeah, fuck you. I really don't care. I think this was a dead end, yeah. See, this is a little patchy in my mind, but I remember a little bit. Okay. Now that grated mesh sort of metal part of that hallway is kind of a landmark. I do remember that being sort of a step towards progress. However, ladder? Immensely confusing. And immensely... Wow. Okay, yeah. Screw this. I've had worse, though. I've had, like, hedge mazes and... I don't know. Games I really fucking hate. You know, I can't really see eye to eye with people that regard this as one of the scariest games of all time. While I agree it is a scary game, I can't say that I've ever really jumped or been afraid of playing this game at all. Oh, there be handgun bullets. That's nice, I suppose. And I promise you, I'm not one of those macho. It's not like one of those macho deals where I'm just like, it's not scary at all. Fuck that. Like, oh, there's Pyramid Head. Thankfully, he doesn't notice me though. I think if you get close, he'll turn around. I'm pretty sure. But really, I guess I'm just that kind of person that. Oh shit! I guess I'm gonna have to run by him. I'm kind of that person that just doesn't really get fazed by any of this. Even when I play late at night. I also hate those people that are like, oh, well, if you're not scared, then you're playing it wrong. Like, how could I be playing it wrong? Like, in my opinion, there should be no way you should be able to play a game wrong. And, like, freaking, if I'm not playing it the way the developer wants me to play it, then fuck the developer. Like, I play these for my own enjoyment, and that's really it. If I had to be dictated about playstyles, and that's just not really my game. I'll admit there are exceptions, like Amnesia dictates, like, oh, you should play this game at night with headphones and all that stuff, but I mean, you know, like, whatever. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. I've read that before. It's kind of just, you can read it at your own leisure. So with that, can we please go through the door? Fucking illegible chicken scratch. Okay, here we go. Making progress, making real progress. Anyway, I believe that's the end of the labyrinth. I mean, sure, this place still looks the same, but yeah. Important encounter here. Alright, and just like that, we're thrown into the battle. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I want the shotgun for this fight. It's not too bad. You just really need to... It's just kind of one of those, like, run from one end of the room to the other deals. And, just hope he doesn't latch onto you. This guy, I believe his character name is Abstract Daddy, which, kind of alludes to what his symbolism and, role in the game is all about. I mean, you got Angela in the room looking on, so you can kind of assume that it has something to do with her dad, although it probably isn't actually her dad. I mean, it's still another monster, but anyway. Pretty simple tactic here. Kind of similar to the Pyramid Head fight earlier in the game, but if you just pretty much just rinse and repeat the strategy, you should go down pretty easily. Provided you have the shotgun shells. Otherwise, handgun should do fine.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like you always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me. You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
So here we're kind of introduced to two major themes of the game. One, that Angela was probably a victim of abuse on the part of her father when she was younger. And two, James is actually kind of starting to doubt what actually happened to Mary. I mean, you could just sort of hear the hesitancy in his voice. But anyway, James has nothing to say about this guy. It's just like, he's just done with that. The room is also quite symbolic of Angela's plight. I mean, the pistons coming out of the walls sort of has a sexual connotation, which I'll leave up to you, your interpretation. But really heavy stuff. I mean, I prefer not to explain the exact symbolism of the abstract daddy, because it's definitely very well, it's very heavy, and I don't know, I'll just leave it up to you. And I think it's actually more appreciated when you yourself actually figure it out for yourself.